There was a prince who shunned the palace life. He hated the opulence, the falsity, the intrigue that went on within its walls. So he decided that he would discard his royal garments and go to seek to become a member of the circle of a great Sufi master. But when he arrived at the Taqiyya, the house of learning of the great Sufi, the Sufi master refused to see him, and he was sent amongst the followers and given the most menial tasks, one of them being to carry the rubbish collected throughout the day to be taken to the charnel grounds. But after some time of him undertaking these lowly tasks, the followers of the master complained to the master, "Master, why are you so cruel to this prince?" And he said, "All right, if you believe so, test him." So one of the other students, the next day, when the prince was carrying the buckets of rubbish, he purposely went down and bumped him so that the rubbish tins fell with their contents to the ground. The prince stood tall and turning to the other follower, he said, "If I were still a prince, I would have your head lopped for this." So when the report came back to the master said, "You see, he is not ready." So time went on, and again and again and again the prince undertook these menial duties. And then it came a time when the master said, "Test him again." And so another of the followers did the same thing, went and knocked the arm of the prince so that the refuse was spread across the ground. This time the prince looked angrily at the other student, but said nothing. And again, when the report went back to the master again said, "He is not ready." Time passed again, and the master gave the instruction, "Test him again." And so the same thing happened. But this time the prince merely looked into the eyes of the one who had knocked him, and with the slightest nod and the slightest smile, he remained silent. When this was reported to the master said, "He is now ready. Bring him to me." Let's meditate.